this is Jenny with LuLaRoe, Amy and Jenny, and we have had a lot of customers and VIPs who aren't sure how to style their Julias. Julias can be a little intimidating, and they absolutely shouldn't be, because Julias look so amazing on so many different women and all different body types. So what I want to do today is go through all of the sizes of the Julia and show you how you can wear it different ways. And if you see a Julia in a print that might not be your size, don't worry, because there's so many ways you can wear your Julias that you could still get it and you can still love it. Just find a different way to style it. So we're going to start with an extra small and go all the way up to a 3X with different ways that you can style it and pair them together. And so here we go. So the first one I have on, and I have leggings on, and I have a tank top under here so I can show you how some of the styling tricks work. So this is an extra small. This is the smallest size that I can wear. Extra small is fitted on me. So here's an extra small Julia, and the first trick I want to show you guys is how to make, you can kind of see the bottom, the Julia dress into a tunic. Super, super easy. You want to do this with a size that is either your size or one size up, because you still need it to be a little tighter on the hip and leg area. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab right about where I want my tunic to go, and I'm going to pull it up and then just pull it back down. And so we went from a straight dress to a tunic, covers everything, and that is our first style. This is a small Julia. This size fits me well. It's not quite as hugging as the extra small. So with a small Julia, I could still do the tuck underneath, and just to show you how it pairs well. I love adding a Julia with like a nice cropped jacket. So here's one example. So it's cropped up. If you wear it with a jacket, a cropped jacket, and you're worried about, you know, the midsection, a nice cropped jacket will hide that midsection, and it's still really fashion forward and looks great. So that is my trick. My next style tip is to wear your Julia with a cropped. Here is my medium Julia, and this one still fits. It is a little looser on me. This particular material of this Julia is kind of like slinky, stretchy, but you can see the difference in the size. There is some extra room here. So I want to show you another trick that if you do decide to go up a size on your dress, something you can do that's super, super easy, doesn't cost anything, and gives it a totally different look. So all you need is a hair tie. So there are some different places that you can do this, but I'm going to show you a place that will help camouflage the midsection again, because that's where most of the ladies who are scared to wear a Julia want to kind of cover up and hide a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab up here right under my bust, but at the seam, I'm going to grab a section of the dress from underneath, and I am going to wrap the hair tie around a couple of times. Okay, so my hair tie is here, and I hope you all can see that it gives this amazing ruching right along here, if you can see. So that's going to help really camouflage that tummy area if that's where your problem area is, or you don't feel comfortable with something tight. It's still loose in the stomach, but it's not baggy and flapping out. And then you have just like a cute little detail on the side with the knot, and then the ruching down the side. And then with the ruching too, it helps if you don't want the dress to be quite as long down to my knees. The ruching helps pull it up a little bit, so it's not as short as if I fold it over as a tunic, but it's still shorter than the full length down to my knees. So this one is a medium to show you. So here is my large Julie, and as you can see, it's definitely bigger on me and quite a bit looser. So another trick that you guys can do if you're wearing a size that is a little bit looser. I'm going to turn around and show you. So we're going to use a hair tie again, but this time we're going to use the hair tie in the back. So if there's not a seam in the back, just grab a bunch right around the strap line on your back and do the same thing. You're going to grab a bunch, you can see. So I'm going to grab a bunch here, and I am going to use my hair tie and wrap it around a few times so it's nice and tight. You want to make sure your hair tie that you use is a tight hair tie, because if you're moving around a lot throughout the day and you're using a loose hair tie, it will or could fall out, and you don't want that to happen after you spend all that time styling your outfit. Okay, so I used the hair tie in the back. It gives it a nice like fountain ruching in the back, so I could use it like this. You can see in the front it gives it a little more fitted in the stomach area, and then you can pull it down and make it straight. You can give it a little more stretch here, just kind of ruche it up a little on your own. And then if you want to hide the back, if you don't want the back side to be seen with the hair tie, but you still want to cinch it in, you could use a Sarah, you could use a Lindsay, just something to put over it. So I'm going to put this gorgeous Sarah over. And so if you're just looking at the dress, you would have no idea that this size is like 3 sizes bigger than my normal size. So here's my extra large. I love the gray and the pink, but again, as you can see, it's a little big on me. So we're going to use our hair tie again, and I'm also going to do a knot on the side. So I am going to pull it up, and right under the bust area, I'm going to grab it out again and use that hair tie. And you can see that it pinches it in here, and it gives a really nice ruching through here. Totally different look. And I like how it like drapes on the side. Okay, so that pulls it in here so it's not loose here. And then I'm going to show you another way, because the larger size you go, the longer it's going to be. So a little tip for making it shorter, I can just do a simple knot down on the bottom. Oops. Okay. Just a simple loop knot down on the bottom, and then I can kind of make it a tunic as well. You can do it as like a high-low on one side with the knot, lower on the other side. So here is my trick for this one. Is a 2 extra large. You can barely see where my knees down at the bottom. Okay, so here is my 2X, and one of my favorite styling tips for everything LuLaRoe is a belt. Ladies, a belt is your best friend. To switch things up, make it look a little different. You can use a chunky belt, which I couldn't find my chunky belt because you can never find things when you want it. But you can also use a skinny belt, so we're just going to use this one to show you the effect. So I just slide this on, and I'm going to do this one right under my bust. Okay. So, like, look at the difference that makes. How amazing is it that a belt really cinches it all in and gives it a totally different look? You would never know that this dress was 4 or 5 sizes too big. Like, amazing. Belts are awesome. So I'm going to use the belt there, and then just like I did with the last one, I did the knot on the side. I'm going to use my hair tie again, and except for doing it up this way, I'm going to go right below my hip and I'm going to knot it, put the little hair tie around it, and then pull it down. And again, it helps pull it up a little bit because otherwise it was down past my knees, and it gives that ruching effect if your thighs, your hips, are kind of your area that you're not as comfortable with. So here is a way that you could wear a dress that is 4 to 5 sizes too big. So this is a 2X, 3X Julia, and you can't even see the bottom because it's so long. I love this dress. I love the pattern. I love the print. I love the colors. If you look in my closet, most of my stuff is like black and gray, especially my pre-LuLaRoe stuff. Black, grays, whites. Yeah, that was my style. I'm venturing out a little more. So I'm going to use the belt again for this one. And again, this one is the 3X. Except this time, I'm not going to go directly under my bust. I'm going to go a little bit lower. And I'm going to blouse the top of this. And hello, how amazing is that? Totally, totally different look. Bloused over, you can still wear it. It brings it up quite a bit. It's above my knees now. It's comfy. You can, you'd have to do it before you put it on, but you can, if the sleeves are like way, way big, you can do a little knot in the sleeve to make them tighter. And if you do it on the outside, it's super cute. You can just do a little knot here and do a little knot here. Makes the arms a little bit tighter. But again, 3X. I think it still looks great. Love the blousing. You can pull the belt up higher if you want to, and just do the blousing over this way too. And if you have one of those belts that like you feel bad because you got it and you never wear it because you don't really like it, you can use it for this because your belt's going to be hidden under the blousing. So super cute. And I'm normally, again, an extra small to a small. This is a 3X. I would totally rock this dress. I love this Julia. So those are just a few tips and tricks of wearing your Julia. We have so many people who say, wow, I really love that pattern. I wish it was in my size. Well, guess what? It doesn't have to be in your perfect size because there are ways that you can wear these clothes that are like so outside the box that, you know, it doesn't have to fit perfectly. And that is one of the wonderful things about LuLaRoe. You can wear the clothes so many different ways and you can wear so many different sizes and just make you feel good, and they're awesome. So if you have any other questions about how you can style your Julia, please ask. We can come up with some more ways. We'll show you some more ways. If you have a different way that you style your Julia, let us know. We'd love to see, incorporate that into how we wear our Julias too. Again, I'm Jenny with LuLaRoe, Amy and Jenny, and either like our page, like our post, send us a message, let us know what you think. Have a great day, ladies. Bye.